there's been a lot of talk about the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4, and I kind of want to give my thoughts on this subject. Now, here's the thing: Xbox One is miles ahead of the PlayStation 4, and I have evidence to back up my claims. Here's the thing: the PlayStation 4 is terrible, and I'll give a couple reasons why. Like I said, evidence to back up my claims. Now, first, we'll talk about games. As we all know, Xbox has better exclusives, and they have more exclusives. And I'll tell you why. Now, the PlayStation exclusives, you got your Killzones, your Uncharted, Last of Us, Twisted Metal. Those games are terrible. Killzone had Killzone 2, 3, worst games I've ever played, sold in the first week. Uncharted 1 was okay for the first couple days, and it got boring, and I sold. Uncharted games, overrated. Last of Us, overrated. Bad games. Bad games. Twisted Metal was fun on the PlayStation 2. And that was the only PlayStation exclusive I ever liked. While, Xbox has had amazing exclusives. All their exclusives have been amazing. Halo, Gears of War, Fable, them probably the most popular ones. Fable 3 is the best game I've ever played. I really love Fable 3. I still play Fable 3. It's a good game. And, look at the games coming out for the Xbox One. You got Rise, Sons of Rome, which I've already played, and that's a good game. It's probably my favorite game at the moment. Dead Rising, that's a good game. Titanfall, just bought that. That game is amazing. A lot better than any of the crap PlayStation has coming out. Infamous Second Son, watch gameplay. The graphics on that game suck. I don't even, it looks like a PlayStation 2 game when I look at it. I don't even know what to say about that game. It's disappointment. And Knack, what is that? That game's terrible. Now let's talk about some of the other stuff. A big thing PlayStation fanboys like to use against the Xbox One is that the Xbox One has a Kinect, and the Xbox One is spying on you. Now here's the thing: the Kinect is actually really good, despite what other people might tell you. I'm a 350-pound man, and it recognizes me every time I walk in the room. Whereas the old Kinect couldn't. This is a good video device. I'm sure it would be able to recognize other people. If I had, family members or friends or something. But I'm sure when I do, the Xbox One will be able to recognize them. Another thing is, people like to say that the NSA is spying on you through the Kinect, and I don't see people's beef against the NSA. They support our troops and they're keeping us safe, so don't worry about the NSA. What is that? That's some grade 10 faggotry right there. Now listen, the Kinect, a lot better than that PlayStation Eye, whatever they have. That thing sucks. The Kinect's good, so don't listen to what anybody has to say about the Kinect. Another thing is the community. Xbox has a better community. PlayStation community, especially since the PlayStation 4 is cheaper than the Xbox One, is going to be filled with nothing but kids. Why would a parent want to buy a superior $500 system when they could just buy, the $400 PlayStation 4? They're not. There's going to be more kids on PlayStation 4 playing Infamous Second Son or what have you. The Xbox One, on the other hand, is going to have mature adults on it, and that's just how it is. I don't know what else to say about that. Another thing is multi-platform, whatever. Any game that's going to be on multiple systems is going to be better on the Xbox One. Now, I think the best first-person shooter, out right now, is maybe besides Titanfall, is Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts is a good game. A lot of beef gets put on that game too, but I've seen Call of Duty Ghosts up against Call of Duty Ghosts on PlayStation 4, and Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox looks miles better than the PlayStation 4 Call of Duty Ghosts. That's just because the hardware in the Xbox One is superior. And I don't know much about computers, but from what I've seen when I look at the specs, it's better in every single way you can think of. It's better. Now, I'm sorry to give you all this overwhelming amounts of evidence of why the Xbox One is better, but I truly feel sorry for you if you got tricked into the PlayStation scheme to buy the PlayStation 4. Because let me tell you something. The PlayStation 4 is going to fail. I mean, just look at it. It looks like it was made out of the cheapest plastic that they could find. It looks ugly. And, I mean, Sony doesn't even make good products anyways. I mean, I had a Sony TV. That thing was terrible. I sold it. First week I had it, sold it. Then I bought a Vizio TV. Best choice I've ever made. I love my Vizio TV, especially for gaming. I've had PlayStation 3, or not Sony MP3 players. Them things are terrible. I've had Sony Blu-ray players. They break on me. Sold it. The first week I had that thing, I sold it. That was the worst Blu-ray player I've ever had. I mean, I don't know what more to say about that. Sony's just a bad company. And truthfully, the people who like Sony are probably nothing but a bunch of hipsters. Hipsters who like, things like Sony and Linux and what have you. And it makes me so angry to see these people online talking about how they think the PlayStation's better. It seems like every time I go on a video, even if it's unrelated. I was watching a man get castrated on a video on YouTube, and scroll down to see the comments, and I see people having a console war on a medical video. Something that has nothing to do with these consoles. And you have people saying how much better the PlayStation is, and I don't understand. And it seems like the Xbox fans are non-existent on these videos. I never see anybody saying how the Xbox is better. And I'm here to tell you that the Xbox is better than the PlayStation 4. So, let's go over what I said again. Games, better. Communities, better. The materials they use to make it better. Microsoft is a better company. What else did I say? Oh, PlayStation is filled with nothing but hipsters who like Linux. I mean, I don't even know. Well, that's it for this video, and if you did buy a PlayStation 4, do yourself a favor, sell it, buy an Xbox One, and don't buy a Wii U because everybody knows Nintendo's terrible. Wii U's terrible. Just buy an Xbox One, do yourself a favor. I don't want to hear any of that PC master race on this, because who wants to sit at their PC like a nerd when they could be sitting on their couch playing some Xbox? Well, that's it. I don't know if I'll make any other videos, but I don't want to hear any of that PlayStation crap in my comments now, because I delete them messages. I delete them comments on my videos, and I don't want to hear any of it. So that's it. Xbox is better. Deal with it.